Alrighty chaps, and welcome back to another update video on the Commodore, for those who actually care. So, bars on, fits mint, well, you know, good enough. Quarter panel is now repaired. I've got to do, obviously, the underside and tidy up underneath the wheel arch and a few things like that. That'll be tomorrow's task. I've done the shaping of the quarter panel finally. That's done. That wheel is about ½ an inch in at the top compared to the other side, so there's something bent under there. But superficially, I'm just packing up at the moment. I've got stuff everywhere. That's smashing. Actually, it's come out real nice. I mean, once the guard line is in, that'll tuck in and line up perfect. It doesn't, yeah, there's aftermarket bars, they fit good and they fit a lot better than they ever used to, but I still don't think they're 100%. But obviously when it gets to the workshop, I'm going to tweak it again. So this is the filler work's been finished off with 320 and then just rattle can primer over the top of it just to keep it out of the weather. Looking good. I have the paint at the workshop. It was about just shy of $300 for 2 litres of Prussian steel. And I moved that catch in so that rear door is actually in further than it was for some reason. I was also thinking, because I do have some moments where I sit there and think and stare at my cars, and I think about the XB going, if I leave that long enough I could have my own barn find. But I look at the EJ and I think, do I actually have a complete car? I don't know I do. I'm still hunting for parts, so I'm starting to think that maybe what I should do with this car is piece it together with all my spare parts I've got lying around and try and build a complete car out of it, which I know I don't have a complete car's worth of parts. But I was just shifting through it. I had like 3 sets of dash chrome and whatnot, but I'm thinking what I might do, because the original EJ wasn't complete by any means, this one is not complete. I'm thinking that I might do is try and piece together one complete car before I start a resto, so that I know that I'm not missing anything. So I've got windows, so I might go sit a window in the hole, get my boot lid from the workshop, chuck in a set of tail lights, find a wiring loom that's complete, that's not buggered, which that one is. You know, just try and build it into a car before I start ripping it down, because I actually don't know what I need and what I don't have. It's been 3.5 years to get to this point. That's not the world's greatest starting point, but I don't know what I have, and I don't know 100% what I have and what I don't have, if that makes any sense. I know that all the panels on the front of this and the wireframes are completely buggered, but I'm not too worried about that. I have a rust-free set of wireframes up at the workshop out the back that'll go on this body shell. That'll solve that. But I've got to make sure I've got glove box padding, the surrounds, all the gauges, all the switchgear, all the wiring, a fuse box. I need to make sure that I've got everything. I need to find a complete steering column, which I think I've got 1 of 3 or something. You know, I need to piece this car into a car before I tear it apart, because I don't know what I have and what I don't have 100% certain. I've got multiples of things. I've just been collecting stuff over the years. I mean, the other day I found all my doors and put them all together in one pile. If I just walk over here quietly, look at that, lovely. There's the Landau, still dirty. I'm gonna have to go this way around. Bear with me. See, there's another steering column. Bits of bumper bars, and right there is 11 doors. Don't mind the wind noise. And another front. I'll probably use this bottom on the other grill that I have. Once again, I've got multiples of everything. So I've got 5 EJ wheels, and I've got 11 doors. None of them are perfect. That passenger door is actually probably the best one of the litter, but that's what I was talking about in the other video ages ago. That's EH chrome, that's EJ chrome, which I personally think EJ is much prettier than EH. See, it's flat with 2 little lumps. EJ is smooth. So that's my stash, but I kept all the doors because some of them are actually complete with quarter windows in them, and all the mechs and stuff, so that stuff is still miscellaneously hard to get. This top grill is damaged, I'm not going to use it. I've got a really good top over there, but the bottom's good and it's got lights and stuff in it. Which, stupid trivia, the Mad Max car Interceptor in the movies has EH indicators in the front of it. Good lord, there's stuff everywhere. Yes, the Ute is next. Back in the shed. So I've got more stuff over here. So I've got another couple of crash pads. I reckon I'm going to use that set of gauges, but I'm going to put a 100-mile-an-hour cluster in it. That's not my spare grills. See, that's my good door. That's okay. So I've got 12 doors. So I'm sorry. Slack me. But that's a really good one. That's got a couple of pinholes of rust, and that's it. So, and I've got a roof lining up here. So I've got the rear seat, boop, boop, front seat, but no seat rails. Landau. If anybody out there has Landau or P5 LTD taillights that are in good shape, please sing out. We're still hunting for some. Or, by any sheer miracle, if you have the chrome that goes around the vinyl roof, that would also be lovely. So I've got 2 really good petrol tanks. I mean, I say really good, but the inside's super clean. I've got tail shaft. I've got some scuff plates, but not a lot. Quarter windows, several carbies, but I need to sift through everything and find stuff. So I was up here and sifting through all these dash corners and stuff. So what I'm going to do, I reckon I'm going to, in my spare time, piece that body shell back to a complete car, and that way, because I'm not ready to start that project yet, but if I can see progress happening, I'll be happy. But even if it's just completing it into a complete car and it actually looks like an EJ again, I'll consider that a win. Plus it'll keep me motivated and keep me wanting to build the car, if that makes sense. So that's another hint. If you have projects that are just lying around, you're losing interest, just piece them back together, put them back together, clean them, put them back together, try and build a complete car out of several different ones. I mean, I got this sitting here, I keep thinking, gee, I wonder what that would do in an auction, but then of course I'd never have another one, so not gonna do that. Unless I needed to build an epic shed one day, then that might go away and build a shed, but that's it. So this is going to be a weird update video, but yeah, that was just some ideas that have been brewing through me noggin. So yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff. Got reconditioned hinges, all sorts of good stuff. So that's the theory I'm going to do. I reckon I'm going to do it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this weird video of me talking and rambling. But the Commodore over there, that's actually probably go to the workshop this week, and I reckon I'm going to paint it next weekend, I reckon, because it's the bodywork. The cosmetics are done, aside from that front guard, which has got a little woof in it. But that's cosmetically repaired. I mean, it's physically repaired. I've done all the welding and all that stuff, but I've done the cosmetics on the outside. I just need to tidy up the underside. and then that is paint and reassemble into a complete car, and then that can go through Regency, and that'll be awesome because that's a good car. And then we'll get back into this, which needs to have some dent work done, so that won't be astronomical, but I'm like, can't it just finish it itself? But I keep looking at it. It is a good looking ute. I've painted that guard, the bonnet, and I've redone the headlights, replaced the passenger front door, passenger guard, so that's actually looking very nice actually, if you catch it on the right angle. If you close your eyes and squint, it looks amazing. But anyway, I'll leave it there, and we'll catch you up on the next episode, probably Monday. So thank you for watching. If you got through this ramble, don't forget to subscribe.